ActionSA has announced popular crime-fighting activist Xolani Khumalo as its mayoral candidate for Ekurhuleni in the upcoming local government elections. Party leader Herman Mashaba has thrown his weight behind Khumalo, stressing that he has no issue with him not having any political experience. Khumalo is known for his Moja Love show, Sizokuthola, in which he confronts alleged drug peddlers. He says he's ready for the task if elected.
Many of you know me from Sizokuthola, where my crew and I, Sunday were fighting the drug syndicate. But today, as we are known to be people that are fighting the drug syndicate that are destroying our communities, but today, we're going to fight a different fight. I've chased drug dealers through the night. I took on this fight to protect South Africa's most vulnerable. But because I cannot stand by while criminal syndicates do as they please in this country. And because of this fight, I have become the target now myself.
Party leader Herman Mashaba joins us now live for more on this. A very good evening to you, Mr. Mashaba. And just explain the reasoning behind why Xolani Khumalo for this candidacy.
Well, thank you very much and good evening to the listeners. Masa, and I think I'm on a mission of unapologetic, unrelenting to ensure that we give our communities and our youth in particular an opportunity to be the ones to take over this country. Because if you look at the 31 years of ANC misuse and corruption, and if you look at many years of oppression after, under apartheid, under colonialism, where us as Black people, we were regarded as a race that cannot govern, a race that has got no morals, that is not ethical. And I've taken this personal from my grandfather's teachings that I've got to take personal responsibility and not allow anyone to prescribe or determine my destiny. And I believe very strongly that I think all of us during fighting apartheid, we thought ANC will unleash the potential of the Black race, and unfortunately they dismally failed. And I'm on that mission to demonstrate to us as a Black race and the whole world that we are as competent as anyone else. The only thing we require is an opportunity. If you look at what Dr. Nasipi is doing, you remember last year this time I was a villain by the media and some political parties for the removal of Celia Brink from Tshwane and putting this young great South African patriot called Dr. Nasipi Moya, almost same age as Xolani. And now we've got Xolani, someone I've always admired at the distance with what I really regard as God's work, fighting criminals. And the reason I managed to get him to actually take over this responsibility because of the capture of our criminal justice system. I said to him, Xolani, you know what, you're doing a great job, but one thing for sure, you're not going to succeed doing this job without having the political support. So let me put you at the coalface of dealing with these matters. Please become our mayoral candidate for Ekurhuleni. One day you're going to become a premier. One day you're going to become the president of this country. And then deal with these issues head on. Now, I'm really so glad we identified two young people, ActionSA as one of the only party really committed by all South Africans, Black and white, to ensure that we give our youth an opportunity to run this country in an ethical, moral manner, and to make sure that we guide them. And that's something that I feel passionate about, because I want to avoid a situation where us as Action, as Herman Mashaba, as a black man, that my standard must be based on ANC failures, and I refuse, because if you want me to judge me on my own personal character, judge me on millions, not thousands, of other black people who brought me into this world, the communities that made me to be the man I am today.
And you know, Mr. Mashaba, you made no secrets about your inexperience when it comes to politics prior to entering the political landscape and later on in life. You've also said it doesn't really bother you that Xolani does not also have any political experience. He is quite popular because of his television show and what he stands for as well on there. But do you think that popularity will translate into votes as well?
In fact, I think it's a positive move from a strategic point of view. This was a strategic decision I took when I spoke to Xolani, not having the political experience. Remember in 2016 when I was approached to become the mayoral candidate for the city of Johannesburg, I had absolute no knowledge about what the mayor does. To be honest with you, I was honest with people of South Africa that I've got no experience whatsoever. But however, when I look at people who are running our country down, I thought, you know what, I'm sure I can do a better job. And fortunate enough, my 3 years as a mayor of the city of Johannesburg speak for itself. And Xolani is in a very, very good position in the sense that in a week or so time he's going to be sworn in as a councillor. So he's going to get an experience that I never had, to understand how council operates and the dynamics of politics. And he's got me and our senators, our political leadership in Gauteng under Funzi Ngubeni, very experienced, astute politician. He's got Mr. Philip Dolo in Ekurhuleni, who's the regional chairperson, really committed. We're going to hold him by the hand. What I think this country needs are people committed to the cause of social justice. And that's something I picked up in Xolani. So teaching him to run the municipality, honestly, for me, it's a wrong way to look at things. Remember, Master, when I was the mayor, when I was firing people left, right, and center, see people who were in government for many years, media itself accusing me of firing people, experienced people. And I used to say to you guys in the media, I said, I'm not firing people, experienced people, I'm firing experienced thieves and corrupt people. So I think what we require ethical, corrupt-free people committed to social justice. Because I think if you look at our townships in particular, I mean, honestly, if any South African, particularly as fortunate blacks, if we are not concerned about the plight of our people in Alexander, in Soweto, in Soshanguve, then something is wrong with those people. But fortunate enough, we've got the Xolanis, we've got the Nasipi Moyas, we've got the Funzis, we've got the Michael Bowman, we've got the Andre Kutsies, who are committed in ensuring that things happen. You know, you look at our leader in parliament, Athol Trollip. I mean, he's really one South African I so admire. He actually helps me to really deal with political issues that I do not understand. But all of us are driven by social justice. We know why black people are where they are today, and we are saying no. We are not going to let what is called the markets or time to deal with this. We need policies, we need interventions to ensure that we can get black people to really get out of poverty. And the only way we can do that is to ensure that we have a government that creates an enabling environment. So if anyone says we don't need interventions for black people, they are most welcome to keep their votes. What we are saying as ActionSA, unapologetic about this, is the fact that we need intervention policies without obviously disrupting the economy.
Yeah.
And Dr. Nasipi with our coalition partners are doing it in
the city of Tshwane as well. Mr. Mashaba, sorry to cut you off there. Just while I have you for this time as well, before we run out of that time, I hear you also referring to the announcement and approaching of Xolani as a strategic move. If you could just further enlighten us, what is ActionSA's strategy when it comes to the upcoming local government elections? And are you also possibly putting your name in the hat for a mayoral candidacy once again for the city of Johannesburg?
Look, fortunate enough, I've already communicated this to South Africans. On the day when General Ntantla Mkhwanazi had that press conference, ActionSA Senate was on a strategic session, and the Sunday thereafter, I released the statement to really give us the outcome of our deliberation, that we've taken a decision as Senate that we are not going to contest all municipalities. We want to contest only municipalities where no one can govern without the ActionSA. At the moment, we have identified the 42 municipalities, but we've put them into 3 categories. The first categories are those ones that definitely we are going to contest, like Ekurhuleni, Tshwane, Johannesburg, and so forth. And there are the ones under category 2 are those ones that have got a very good chance of coming into category A. And the other ones, they've still got a lot of work to do. So basically what I can confirm to South Africans that ActionSA will contest between 30 and 42 municipalities come the next elections. We are going to really be focused. You will see in the coming months how I will be announcing mayoral candidates for strategic municipalities we are going to contest. Now coming to the city of Johannesburg, I am personally still really looking at the possibilities, working with my colleagues in the party to identify another Nasipi Moyo, identify another Xolani. But in the event that we don't really find someone, we don't obviously want to hang people of Johannesburg when Johannesburg at the moment under Dada Morea, the city is really fast collapsing. So I'll due to my age, I thought, let me give the young people an opportunity. But in the event, as a party, we don't identify someone that we believe would really be able to turn that city around, I'm available to make myself available, because if there's someone who knows that city better than anyone else, I think it's me working with my team. So I will only make myself available in the event we don't really identify another Nasipi Moyo. So we're just asking South Africans, give us the time to really look at our internal processes. But Johannesburg and all the municipalities we're going to contest, we are going to ensure that South Africans they know when they go to the polls who their mayoral candidate would be. And they will know way, way in advance, including the city of Johannesburg.
Yeah. Mr. Mashaba, thank you so much for joining us this evening.